But moving on, after y'all got here, y'all in Los Angeles, y'all been here for 6 to 8 months. After y'all stopped chasing placements, now what?
So that's when relationships started building, because what happened, so I mentioned the Jason Derulo A&R. So there was a song we were shopping for him that was moving slow. So we decided, well, we could sing. So we could be artists too. And we produced and wrote the record. So let's do the record ourselves, put it out. And we got our guy Rock Davis, shout out Rock, who's from Newark as well, but shoots everybody's video. You know, Khaled, Puff, all these guys. We got him to shoot the video for us and make it look like an MTV video, and we put it out. And when we did that, at that 6 to 8 month, that's when people started noticing, and then we started meeting people that were about the next level as well. And from that we had a couple different relationships that were built that led to our first song being on the radio. Which was like the first song we recorded with that artist too, at the time. And so yeah, it was really at that point relationship building started happening more, where we weren't just the outcasts in LA. We was like, oh, you guys got some new hotness that we might need to mess with.
Biggest question ever: how important in this industry is it to network?
Oh, it's paramount. Like, I mean, I feel like, you know, in any business, let alone this one, relationships are the, you know, bloodline of how it runs, because it's the difference between a yes and a no, or a phone call answered and a voicemail pickup. You know what I mean? A go and a not even a recognition is that relationship. It is so paramount. The thing about it is, though, building relationships is important, but it's also finding who goes with you, right? So it's finding the right relationships that actually balance with what you do, and not just the falsehood of fitting in where I think I need to be, even though I'm not like this. And we learned that very early on. The first big studio sessions we started getting into, and Atlantic Records and these things, we started like, well, we're really not like a lot of these people.
And we used to wonder why we didn't get called for those sessions. We're not supposed to be in there. It was like 30 people in one room, in one studio, trying to write one song. 30 people.
And then the producers getting mad at the people in the back.
Yeah,
like,
for
can y'all be
being
quiet
loud.
back there? Like, well, why do you have all these people?
A lot of
in here?
people in here.
Quiet.
Everybody want that look. All you gotta do is be like, hey, say yo right there. Get that writer's credit.
Listen, and
real.
yeah, it was big.
Yeah, we just saw very early that we weren't that. So then it was just about building the right relationships, genuine relationships, authentic relationships.
One thing that I see that's like the center point of y'all is authenticity. So I want y'all to please elaborate on how important it is for y'all to be authentic to yourselves, and how y'all made those transitions out of moments, as y'all just discussed, where you felt like, this ain't for me, but is this how the industry works, or should I be here? So how did y'all maneuver out of that to return back to y'all selves in their purest form?
For me, I think it's just about the big picture, knowing who I am and what I'm here for, my purpose. Just knowing why I'm here. I know why the reason I'm here is bigger than me. It's not about me. It's about touching the world, creating a culture of excellence in the music industry, helping to make other people great. Like, that's my purpose. So that is what keeps me grounded. It keeps me authentic. Like, just knowing my purpose, knowing why I'm here, what I'm called to do. That's the biggest thing.
Likewise, I feel like knowing purpose is the root of it all. Because what happens is so first of all, people don't even know who they are.
That's a huge thing.
Right? So a lot of people who don't know who they are, haven't taken the time to really dig into themselves to see what they really stand on, come into an industry that is always swaying. And then, so if you're not solid, it's easy to be swayed, right? So I think the thing that brings you back to core is knowing being 100% solid, which was never our problem. We knew who we were, and that's why it was so eye-opening when we finally got into these big sessions. It was like, wow. So this is why God didn't allow us to get into these rooms, because he didn't want us back then, when maybe we were a little more impressionable, to be involved in this and be possibly swayed. Right. So sometimes the closed door is a blessing to prepare you for the real thing that's supposed to come. You know what I'm saying? So when like Grammy nomination finally came, it was the most organic, pure thing that nobody can take away from us how it happened. It wasn't like somebody called this favor and this is, you only got it because of this. No. It was all organic. It was all 100% everything we did together with that artist, and it was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But to stay in that, I think, like I said, the core of it is just knowing in here who you are and what your purpose is, why you here. Because otherwise, you're gonna go with a wind blow. You know.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.